Marcus Rashford is a national treasure and he has done everything to prove that he is one of the most humble and caring footballers in the world. He has not only been great on the pitch, but off the pitch he has given people hope and dreams of a better future. He is taking on the UK government single-handedly to provide free school meals to underprivileged children in the country. He recently received an MBE for his services and he's also up for a Pride of Britain award. So let's take a look at why Marcus Rashford is more than just a footballer. In June this year, the UK government announced that they wouldn't be extending the free school meal campaign across the summer, with the country already facing economic hardship due to the coronavirus. This came as a devastating blow to millions of families and the children that rely on them. Then came Marcus Rashford to the rescue. Since Rashford as a kid was a recipient of free school meal vouchers, he knew how important they are for the kids. He desperately appealed to his 3 million Twitter followers to sign a petition and put pressure on the government to reverse this decision. The story made national headlines with an emphasis on a footballer who's finally using his power for the force of good. And within days, the UK government was almost forced into a U-turn on the free school meals vouchers. Since the UK was fighting to control the pandemic, public spending was cut and the government once again announced that they would not be extending free school meals voucher program. This is what Marcus Rashford decided to do next. He took on the government once again. A petition he started on Twitter asking for a House of Commons debate on the subject, gained over 300,000 signatures. His Twitter trend #EndChildPoverty has already gained incredible traction and he decided to take matters into his own hands with incredible outcomes. Cafes, pubs and bars from across the UK, all gathered together to offer free school meals across the holidays. Marcus Rashford relentlessly shared every single one. His motive to end child hunger was evident as he retweeted nearly every spot that was making the offer. One Twitter user even managed to map every location, and it's clear to see how many hearts his campaign has touched. His incredible efforts with humanitarian causes earned him his MBE, which he accepted with incredible humility. He said, "This is a very special moment for myself and my family, but particularly my mum, who is the real deserving recipient of the honor. The fight to protect our most vulnerable children is far from over." Rashford then stated that the fight is still not over. He wants to fight child hunger in the UK and make a meaningful change. He scores goals at night and fights the government during the day for people's rights. In a year of extreme difficulty, Rashford has become the perfect example of how a footballer can use his influence to make a meaningful change in the society. As a result of Rashford's incredible campaign, on 8th of November 2020, the UK government announced to spend £400 million to support poor children and their families. Hats off to you, Marcus Rashford. You are a proper legend.